Hey everybody. Hey. How's it going? Hengi here, your lazy house with dated television because it's yours. Hi. Hello. Been a fucking while. Well, not really. It's only been like, what, 2 days since I last streamed, but it sure as hell feels like longer than that, to be honest. I don't know why. But yeah, as the title of the stream suggests, we're playing Genshin today. Okay, the other levels should be fine. Let me know if I sound a little bit too loud or if the game sounds a little bit too loud, because I am terrible with these kinds of things, to be honest. But yeah, I said it on my Discord today, but just to reiterate, I was gonna play Titanfall 2 today for the first time, finally, because I got it gifted by my good friend Tofu a while back, like a fucking month back, and I was gonna play it in November, but then I had all these fucking internet issues and such, and seeing how the internet issues haven't been resolved in any fucking way, shape, or form, I was gonna be like, you know what, fuck it, let's just play it, whatever. But then what I didn't realize is that the game is like 30 plus gigs, and I didn't have it downloaded, so I was like, whoops. Whoops. And I realized it a little bit too late, so I was like, oh, well, shit. Not today, I guess. Yeah, I will be playing it very, very soon in the future. I don't know. I don't know when it's gonna be. Because on Friday, I do want to get to fucking Prince of Persia, The Sands of Time. I've been meaning to replay this franchise for a long time, and god fucking damn it. I really do want to do it. So yeah. But yeah, soon enough. Soon enough. But today I was just kind of like feeling like chilling, you know? And what's a chill game? That's fucking right. Sure isn't Apex. It's gonna be Genshin. I want to catch up to the story. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to catch up to the story until like the next update gets revealed. No, gets. I mean, like until the game gets updated, right? Because I think, yeah, it's like 6 days from now that the new update is gonna be rolled out. Also, I'm absolutely skipping these banners. I don't really give a fuck about Ayato or Sino. Ayato is kind of cool, but like, I don't know, man. What I really want is the new Geo girl. I haven't played a singular fucking Geo character. I have, who do I have again? I have Ningguang. Right? I mean, I've played Noelle to an extent, because I didn't have that many characters to choose from. I do have Ningguang somewhere. I feel like I just skipped over her, didn't I? There she is. There we go. I do have Ningguang. She's cool and all, but like, I didn't really find any use for her. So yeah, I didn't end up using her much. As you can see, I only leveled her up to like 40. I can't do it. I can't just, no. No. The Ninggang. Jesus. But yeah, I'm excited to see what the new Geo girl has to offer. I love her design. God, she's cool. That's pretty much the only reason that I want to get her. I reckon we can get her, right? I mean, I'm gonna have like 30 plus rows. Ah, fuck. Maybe you won't. Because we also did get Farina. Well, we got Farina very early on, didn't we? Hold on. Let's see. Weapon, beta 4-star. Beta 4-star. 20. 25. So, 25 pulls ago, we got Farina. Our chances are pretty good. I want to say. Pretty good. I've been pretty fucking lucky with this game. Especially considering how I didn't spend a singular fucking dollar this far. Cool life hack, by the way. If you don't want to spend money on gadgets, just be broke. Just be broke, forehead. It's that easy. Anyway. Let's try catching up to the story. Where is the story anyway? So yeah, we finished the trial. We got to the truth, to the thick of things. The thief girl was the one to blame for, like, at least a part of the crime, right? Oracle redeemed that advice. How do I become the Pugness? What do you mean? What are you on today, Oracle? Are you sleeping well? You probably aren't sleeping well, right? How do I become the Pugness? Well, to become the Pugness, you need to allow the Pugness to become you. That is correct. And for that, you need to... I'm trying to, like, find some sort of bullshit answer that I can give you, but words fail me at this moment. You can just bog, dude. You can just bog. Anyway. So yeah, the twins... Oh my god. What were their names? Lynette and Lily? Question mark? The twins got absolved of the crime. They didn't do shit. Also turns out they're part of the Fatui. Shut the fuck up, Alhaitham. I love you, but come on. Yeah. And we were invited by that new Geo girl, whose name I forgot, to, like, celebrate a job well done at the restaurant.
Lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
It's more like the Big Brother advice. You can just pog. I mean, what did you expect? What kind of fucking answer did you expect? If you ask your dad, if you ask your actual real dad, how do I become the Pugness or whatever the fuck did you... Yeah, how do I become the Pugness? Your dad is just gonna be like, son, you're fucking stupid. What are you saying? Hey, Lily. What's it going? I will wait. Thank you very much.
The scribe's work is simple, which is exactly why I took the position.
It's been getting quite busy recently.
Cooking. What are you cooking? Who let the bro in the kitchen? Is a better question. I'm kidding. I'm sure you are a good cook. Navigate. Aha. Egg sandwich. Ah. Right. Honestly, an egg sandwich doesn't sound so bad right about now. I fucking ate like an hour ago. What am I saying? Jesus. SMH, okay, Mr. I can only cook chicken. Listen. I've been eating a lot more like frozen cutlets and shit like that. And sausages. And all that because I figured they're kind of the same price. And with chicken, you just kind of like end up having to do more work. And I was like, well, shit. I don't want to work. But yeah, I've been eating more processed foods, I guess, which is not great, but still.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
How are we talking about the food in the chat as always in the game? Egg mayo kind of eggs. Chicken is low cow and high protein. Yeah, it is. Especially considering how I pretty much only just eat chicken breast, which is just like 0 fat.
Oh, don't worry. We haven't eaten at a hotel like this in a while. Paimon's getting excited already. Oh, in that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
Alright.
Ooh, everything looks so good. People in Fontaine sure know how to enjoy life. Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a
Oh, there's lasagna!
Oh
My god. I have yet to try, like, actual lasagna. I've only had frozen lasagna before. That you just pop into a microwave and, like, fucking eat in sadness. Whatever this bread thing on the left is... Oh man, that looks nice. Is that like a cream soup? Fuck, dude. That's good. Paimon the gluttonous and me. She's been a glutton this whole fucking time. Hengi's Garfield confirmed. Gets excited over lasagna. I just said that I've only eaten fucking frozen lasagna before. What are you talking about? Fucking Garfield is much more pumped than I ever will be.
And if it's not? Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only one dish per table.
Also, I don't hate Mondays. I hate Tuesdays instead.
You, sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
Certain was celebrating.
Oh, true. Very true. In that case, boss, we'll have another 2 dishes. Huh? Paimon didn't mean that you had to order even more food.
Oh shit.
Speaking of cases, do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
Oracle, what a terrible excuse.
Well, we've certainly taken a big step forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women.
Oh yeah!
We still don't know what they are really after.
Yeah, there's still the fucking kidnappings.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us, Paimon wouldn't have ever believed that a person could be dissolved like that.
Yeah, and there's some sort of an organization that no doubt fucking works with the Fatui, because it's always the Fatui, let's be honest. That fucking kidnaps and dissolves young women, just like turning them into fucking liquid. That's crazy. That soup was the size of her torso, yeah. That's
right?
a hefty
Yet it was
portion.
because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before. Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking! We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
Yeah, but he was turned into a puddle before he could spill the beans. So he's like the Team Rocket of Genshin, it's always them. Yep, absolutely.
In such investigations, even the smallest step
But
can
hotter.
seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off.
I mean, have you seen Signora? Sheesh! God damn. Although, you know what? Jessie from Team Rocket is kind of a baddie. Not gonna lie. I would.
To be honest, I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability, it's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough.
Signora turned to dust, right? I think so, yeah. She definitely died. That much I remember. But you can still, like, fight her. She's still, like, in a trance domain thingamajig. Which is kind of weird.
Which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exist. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing. That's why we exist. To seep into the cracks where filth falls through. Where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
Right.
Seems Paimon thought things were simpler than they actually are.
It's all right. Well, this was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else. Like, what are your future plans?
I wanted to ask the Hydra Archon for some information, but I haven't had much opportunity to do
That's
so.
true. I
Yeah.
didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
Well, she's kind of a little shit, a little brat. I doubt that she would really want to speak to us anyway. I love Farina, by the way. I love how fucking arrogant she is. God. Still would. Yeah.
So, your primary objective, which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon. I've heard that there's a long line of people waiting to meet Lady Farina. I suspect you'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
Yeah, we've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
Well, would you consider some more, unique ways? Perhaps even methods of, let's say, questionable legality?
Interesting. Young Missy. How you're working for the law, but also you're willing to break it. I like it.
That's Spina di Rosula's boss for you. Chock full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance.
Okay.
I'm sure Lady Farina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
Guess so.
Could you suggest something a little more practical? This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd have to go learn how to act, and acting's really hard.
Always acting weird, Paimon. Gotta. Time to kidnap the Archon? Huh. I guess that would be easier, maybe. I don't know.
Alright, here's another. Find a way to conceal yourselves under her bed. Then, wake her up in the dead of night and demand answers. Don't let her go back to sleep until she answers all your questions.
What kind of fucking plan is
I
that?
can personally testify that this one works. When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get ourselves arrested.
Yeah. Home invasion time.
Ah, valid point. I overlooked that part. I was just thinking about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
How can you overlook something like that? Yeah.
All right, no more joking around. Huh. Perhaps you could... Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole thing.
True.
You mean that if we catch her while she's on a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
But someone with her personality really feels shame.
Why
I
don't
mean,
we
yeah,
give
she
her
did.
what she
Absolutely.
feels?
Absolutely,
You know,
she did ashamed.
strike
She
out
did
the
feel
iron
ashamed.
hot and all.
Yeah.
Huh? Paimon, did you drink my Fanta?
Fonta? Wait, what? Ah, yes, Fonta. One of my favorite fizzy drinks, alongside with Kala and Spreet and Dr. Piper. Yeah.
Was this your drink? Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't really paying attention and the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you like to order another?
What's Fonta anyway? What?
No, it's fine. We're just about done here.
Alright.
6 down, yep.
Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway. It tastes kind of salty and icky.
Ew. My drink also that tastes that
Is
way
that
too.
so? Huh. Well, in that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Cool.
Yeah,
Thanks.
we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
I like how they make the food look in the game, honestly.
Oh, so full. Paimon can barely float anymore.
Try walking. We haven't ever seen Paimon actually like walk with her legs. She's always been floating, right? Bibs.
Nah, that would be so normal. You know, like you.
Cool. Thanks.
Okay.
The fucking
As for expenses this
Alright.
month, we're left with... Huh.
Oh god, that's how you're broke.
Navia, what are you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
Ah, shit.
Let's get ready to try to
And I
do
feel
the
bad.
icon again. Bye, Navia.
She like treated us to a nice
So
meal,
this
but
is goodbye, huh?
she's fucking broke.
Well, if you do encounter any other trouble in Fontaine, you're
Holy
always
shit,
welcome
your
to
thighs,
contact the
Navia.
Spina
Oh
di
my
Rosula.
god. It's
I'll give
delectable.
your request the highest priority.
Sorry, you were talking? Oh, yeah.
In any case, I wish
My
you
bad.
smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
See ya.
I'm on the brink of bankruptcy yet. All light rain falls without reason. The show stato. Right. Get a Fontaine Plaza in front of the Opera House. Got it! Doesn't this fountain, Jesus. Doesn't this fountain do something? Because it's got like its own icon as like a landmark on the map. So there has to be something about it, right?
There aren't many people around anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
Vache.
Yeah?
Looks like we're back here again.
Hey, didn't we hear whispers before on this fountain?
Huh? Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
And it's clearer than it was during the day.
That's kind of spooky. Are you sure we don't want to come back in the morning?
Vache. Vache.
I wonder what that means. I'm assuming this is just a name, but it also reminds me of the word vache in French, which just means cow. Maybe vache just means like cowboy, but in French.
Hey, why are you still walking towards
Like,
it? There might be something nasty in the water.
oh, partner. God. That's terrible. You feel strong emotions.
Huh? Hang on. Paimon can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right? Hey, traveler! Stop walking! Come on, wake up!
God, we're passing out again. I was gonna say, isn't this the thing that's in Leeway, like the boss that you can fight?
Vache. Are you my dear Vache?
Nope. I'm Hengi.
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache? Do you know where my love is?
Maybe he's the one in Leeway? Who are you?
Wait. Who am I? I'm very sorry. I fear I do not know. My memories feel like they have been washed away like a flood. So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide, never to be recovered. How much have I lost? How many things that I once held dear while on land have I since forgotten?
It's human?
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am but the consciousness of one who is lost, therefore.
You lost your form.
I do not know how I came to be like this either. I only vaguely remember being covered in light blue water, and then all grew dim.
Would she be one of the girls who were dissolved? Oh, shit. That didn't even click with me.
I also remember going to many places. I loved adventure, loved exploring places of peril.
So maybe she wasn't a, like from the Adventurers Guild? Question mark. Oh my god, this water kid is so dramatic. Jesus Christ, Oracle, you are...
No matter where I went,
Damn.
Vache would go with me. I knew how dearly he loved me. And I also loved him equally as much. But now, we can no longer go back. The pain of such parting. I never knew how heavy it could be.
So you need to find them.
No. Our reunion no longer has any meaning. There is no way for us to create any new memories.
Then why call for
The
him?
thought of me gives him no succor. So let it lie forgotten beneath the waters.
Sucker. What a weird word.
If you meet Vache, tell him not to look for me. Tell him to move on. That is the only thing I still remember.
I believe it will be hard for him to forget you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in the waters, losing consciousness, I saw Vache above the surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow, such longing. If only I could have comforted him, told him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth.
That means Vache was a witness to the fact that you dissolved.
Is that what you call it? Dissolving? If anything, I consider it a form of release.
Well, that took a turn. Okay.
It was a state of neither fear nor frenzy, with only an endless peace, like the water's still surface. I could also liken it to being a thirsty person who drinks water for the first time, and only then sees how they have lived for so long in a world of endless want and anxiety.
Seems that after the body is dissolved, some measure of the consciousness still
I
remains.
think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go, I think.
Is that Paimon? Alright, I wonder how much time has passed in reality.
Farewell, then. I am glad that you were able to sense my presence. Remember, if you see Vache, tell him not to seek me out any longer.
Oh shit. What the fuck's going on? What? By who? Oh my god, she's a badass. I love her already. I love her already.
Demoiselle, look out!
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Isn't that the fucking... yeah, right-hand man? The woman of Farina? Oh, okay, so she's with us. Never mind. I was gonna be like, why is she fighting against us?
Quick, now's our chance!
I don't think she's available to pull just yet. Alright. Shit! Ah, she's got a fucking gun. Damn. Oh boy. Oh my god. Those buttons on your shirt are fighting for dear life. I just realized.
Lending us your there, Clarand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
Oh my god. Damn, it's the Bionicles. Ah, yes. Quick question. How comfortable are you drawing a possum emotes? You mean like with an actual animal? Or with you? I mean, I'd be down. Animals are not something that I draw very often, but it's not like I can't do them. Actual animal, yeah. I'd be down. Also, I'm assuming you're not, like, looking for photorealism, right? You're probably looking for something much more cartoony, because otherwise it's just not gonna look very good. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'd be down. If you want it. Just message me later, then. Anyway, back to waifus.
I followed.
Look at this shirt!
It seemed to me that danger has followed you more closely as of late.
God damn, it reminds me of fucking Spider-Man 2, the movie where Tobey Maguire was like trying to fucking stop the train by holding on to his webs.
I believe that following someone without their knowledge is actually called stalking, is it not?
Mr. Callus's last wish was for me to ensure your safety, and I will not betray his trust. He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father!
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your aid, Miss Clarand, but do keep an eye out for your manner
Bruh.
of speech.
Oh my
I
god.
believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Speaking of unnecessary, what the fuck?
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you, but I believe that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances is very powerful.
We still haven't established how much time it passed since we, like, got transported into that Oceanid's fucking consciousness. Because, like, why is this chick here? And why was she fighting robots? I don't get it. Happy lurking, Oracle.
Your performance tonight will almost certainly attract their attention.
I'm sure they've known about me. To be honest, I'm shocked it's taken them this long to act against me. And what about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with the Maison Gardiennage could control them.
Maison Gardiennage.
None of these mecha have serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law.
I was wondering, like, why is it that in every, like, little town and city in Fontaine we see these robots being, like, peaceful and used for law enforcement, but also in the, like, in the wild we can fight them and they are hostile. So I'm assuming these are the non-registered ones, or whatever?
I can only conclude that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via illegal means, deploying them as a private force of sorts.
Right.
What? Your point being that they're out of Spina di Rosula's league, then?
Yes. Be careful, and do not act rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish. Regardless, thank you for your help today, Clarand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
I do not think that they'll strike again anytime soon. So I shall stop following you. Good day, all.
I like their hats. I like both of their hats, Chlorine and Nadia. Damn, people got fucking style in Genshin, huh? I don't wear hats often myself. I don't look good in hats, honestly. Which is unfortunate.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
What just happened?
Paimon thought we were done for! Those Gardamex came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us!
Okay.
Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
So you're a fighter now, Paimon.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a victory feast.
Hold on. Who was that? Alina Kurataki. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Didn't want to scare. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. Welcome. Hope your day's been going well. We're just catching up with Genshin's story with Fontaine. I need to open the thingamajig in OBS. How the hell did I drop fucking frames already? Hold on. When did my stream go to shit? Oh boy. Yeah, you did a little while ago, unfortunately. Oh well, nothing I can do about it. Thank you for the welcomes. No problem, no problem. Hold on. Try to do something here. Okay, there we go.
As such, we're still partners. There's no need to thank me.
It will take 50 years for me to match Demoiselle's magnanimity.
Magnanimity. What a word.
If it were me, I would have joined the Spina di Rosula on account of her goodwill long ago.
All right, you two. That's enough.
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger? You sure did show up in the nick of time.
Well, to be honest, you're the one who tipped us off, Paimon.
Huh? Really? Paimon contributed somehow? Ooh, Paimon's even more amazing than she thought!
That's what I'm asking. Paimon contributed somehow? No fucking way.
Yes, all thanks to you grabbing my drink by mistake.
Eh?
How did that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
I thought it was a weird thing to mention in the game. I thought that maybe, like, somebody was trying to fucking poison us. Do you mean that? I thought it tasted strange as well, but I couldn't be sure.
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
Right?
So the Fanta had been...
Do we need medical help urgently? Oh!
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me...
Oh shit, you would have been dissolved.
Spina di Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving the boss.
But it doesn't work on us, because we're not from Fontaine. I think it was only Fontainias that the water worked on, right?
Huh. Really?
Fortunately, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine. Yes,
I
from
sent
Fontaine.
people to Hotel de Boer to investigate. But whoever did this left no trace at all.
Oh shit! Sakamoto Nick. Thanks for the raid. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, raiders. Welcome. Hello, 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 hello. Oh my god. Thanks for the follow also. Thank you. Let me shout you out real quick. Hold on. Shout out. Sakamoto. Thank. BT. There we go. I think it should show up. Yes. There it is.
Just like this.
Thanks for the
Be the talking
raid.
tree now.
Anybody who's from my chat will follow them. I appreciate that
But-
very much. But yeah, hi
As everything's-
raiders. My name is Hengi. I'm just chilling playing Genshin right now, trying to catch up with the story. Haven't gone really far in the story, to be honest. I've just kind of like trying to catch up with the Fontaine storyline before the new what the fuck do you call it? Before the new version drops, but I doubt that I'm gonna be able to get this far. I'm liking it so far. It's quite nice. It's quite good. It was a little bit confusing during the trial, to be honest. Some of the stuff I didn't really catch up on. But I think I was just confused because I did, like, the... what was it? The whole part before the performance I did in one stream, and everything after performance I did in another stream, and there was some time in between, so I was kind of like, what the fuck is going on even? So yeah, I forgot a lot of details, but yeah. I'm liking the characters quite a lot. Farina especially, she's such a little shit, but I love her. Yeah, I'm gonna like Samara and Fontaine story at peak. Samara was really fucking good, yeah. I was playing it. I wasn't playing it on stream. I was like on a hiatus back then. The what is it called again? Sub-Zero's Festival. The Sub-Zero's Festival thing with the like weird time loop. That was really fucking cool. I really liked that. But people are saying, yeah, that Fontaine is just like peak. So yeah, I'm excited where this is going. Yes.
That's when I figured out that you might be in danger and hurried here as quickly as I could.
But why would they go after us too? All we did was defend Linny in court and help clear his name. Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
What else is new, Paimon? Come on.
You did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process.
You got Farina C2? Ah, you lucky dog. I got Farina just C0. Now I am for Navia. I also want Navia, yeah. She is... Those, I have to say, those ties are delectable. Yeah. But I'm a free-to-play player. I've never put any money into the game, so I'm quite happy that I got Farina in like 30 pulls. Hope to do the same with Navia.
Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
Well, it can't be a coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vache again.
Yeah, but you didn't faint though.
Oh, and this time Paimon heard it too.
Oh yeah.
But it was real faint.
Okay, never mind.
Does this
Maybe there is some
situation
connection.
have to do with the primordial seawater then?
Should be my new mono Geo DPS for the Geo team. I just love her umbrella gun. I haven't seen any like promo materials with her. But she uses a gun? Okay, shit, nice. I've never really played a Geo character. I have Ningguang, who's like, I think C3 or C4. I haven't used her at all. Because I just don't really like her kit that much. And, I mean, of course I do have Noelle, that I did play a little bit in the beginning of the game, but that's about it. I don't really play Geo characters. So yeah, maybe she's gonna be the one. Her skill is umbrella gun, and her alt is just Zhongli alt, but with cannons. Oh shit, that sounds nice actually. Alright, nice. According to Lynette, the ability to hear voices like that has to do with one's sensitivity to the hydro element.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
That doesn't sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I also gained some new intel.
New intel? While you were out cold?
Well, let's hear it, shall we?
Yes, yes. Pulse check. Hydration check. Oh! Has been a while since I drank any water. So, thanks for that. The voice in the fountain belonged to one of the missing women. A person named Vache was a witness when she dissolved.
Oh, that is important.
We told everyone about what happened, blah blah blah, yep.
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have been threatened?
Or, you know, dealt with. If he's still alive, we should try searching for him.
Thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
Because you'd think they wouldn't fucking leave any witnesses, right? Alright, partner.
Oh, you mean you'll help us investigate?
For you, anything.
Well, you did say that our farewell meal did
God, I'm such a sim.
That means we're still partners,
Oh boy.
right? And besides, we're in this now whether we like it or not. You're not gonna let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, Traveler?
Yeah, absolutely not. I'm gonna go rest, because I have work later today, but I hope you enjoyed the story and the good build-up for the characters. So, thank you once again for rating me and following. Thank you. Everyone be sure to check them out. Check Sakamoto out. Thank you. Good luck at work. Missing us will cost them. This will prove to be their biggest mistake. Holy shit, Traveler is growing some balls.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you. We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
You guys haven't done shit so far. You haven't really been pulling your own weight, really. Wait, what the fuck was that achievement? Hold on. Is that in Hungarian? It looks like Hungarian to me. I'm very, like, surface level familiar with the language, so... Interesting. Oh shit, anyway, let me switch over to my OBS. Just so my game doesn't lag. Alright. Go to the stronghold. Where is it? Oh, it's just over there. Okay. Let's go. I feel like it's been night outside for way too long now. Or am I tripping?
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure we weren't followed first.
I've been keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Hi there, just came home. Nice. Kick back, relax. Have a beer or something, I don't know. How's it going? How's your day been?
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, Traveler.
Alright. How are you? I'm doing okay. Been kind of a lazy day today, but then again, every day is lazy with me, to be honest. I'm just chilling, just playing Genshin, catching up with the story. I was gonna play Titanfall 2 today, finally, but I didn't realize the game was like 30 plus gigs and my internet is shit, so yeah. Don't have to wait. until some other day. Boring so far. Me EP. No beer now. Ah, shit. Well, that's just a dang shame, isn't it? Holy fuck, are we entering the, like, the catacombs or something? Oh my god.
Miscalculated.
You saw nothing. I was sure I was gonna be able to, like, see where I was landing, but yeah. Yeah. There is someone invited me to eat dinner with them. That sounds nice. Wait. Okay, so Navia is fucking broke, right? And her whole organization seems to be broke. And she arranged us accommodation in the fucking sewers. Am I reading this situation correctly? Oh god, Navia, she's just like me. Hey, Blizzard. Today is Schnitzel Day at the restaurant I will be going to later. Nice. What kind of schnitzel? Is it with pork or... or beef? This looks cool. Not gonna lie. Hey, kitty cat! No, don't run away! Oh. The cat just fucking vanished. That's freaky.
Whatever business you're in, you gotta keep up with the changing times.
Oh my god, this reminds me of the fucking city from Star Rail, Bellabog, right? Like how there's an underground and overground city. Don't sit down, I'll hate them. Don't know yet, that's all they said to me, but I know they have a big variety of schnitzels, yeah. Okay, that sounds nice. That sounds wonderful. Bitch, you live like this? Oh my god. Alright. Who was I supposed to talk to? Oh, there he is. Let me just steal a book. Thank you.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Yeah.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
So much for my expectations.
Well, our funds have been a little tight lately.
Lately, how long ago did this happen to you?
After all,
Girly?
we don't allow illegal or unethical profiteering. In fact, our funds often come from citizenry who support us.
Right.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
To be honest, our financial situation was a lot better back when my father was in charge a few years ago. I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Aw.
Your father, he was the previous boss of Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me to explain.
No, I'll explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this topic forever. And as partners, this is something I hope they can understand. My father's name is Callus. Yes, The same one they call Callus the Unfaithful in the streets.
Ooh. Why am I sensing like a sad backstory?
3 years ago, he was accused of murdering his own friend. But he chose a duel to defend his honor instead of standing trial. He died in the duelist's ring.
Oh
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena.
Why though? Maybe he did do it. Maybe he just had like a good reason to do that. I don't know. Also, ad break incoming, everybody. I'm so sorry, but I need to roll these ads so that there's no fucking pre-roll ads. Jeff Bezos wants my money, and I am none the wiser. So yeah, there's gonna be an ad break in like a minute. Well, 30 seconds. Let's go through some of these lines.
3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself.
That seems
The
odd.
closest piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ooh. Right. That might... Yeah, that might be the case. Anyway, ads are starting, so let's take a little break. I'm gonna go pee, and everybody stretch your legs and all that jazz. Get yourself some tea or something. Alright, I am going to be right back. I'm back. Sorry for a little delay there. I got myself some tea. The kettle was taking a little while to boil. Ah, fuck, I forgot to refill my water. Oh well. Tea's gonna be enough. How does your Twitch recap look like? I haven't looked at it. Maybe I'll post it later. I don't know. Okay, let's continue. So he's been investigating, investigating the serial disappearances case. So yeah, he must have been like framed or something. Now they're trying to get Nadia out of the picture also. I was shocked when I saw my gifted subs. You should stop. Yep, you should. You really should. Jesus fucking Christ.
So that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
That's right. I've also tried to investigate the murder my father was implicated in, but I haven't found a single new clue in my countless reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me.
I'm thinking, like, if they wanted to get rid of her father because he was investigating the case, why go through all the hoops to, like, kill his friend and frame him instead of just fucking killing him? You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be more logical to do? Art from Hengi Redeem, yes, that's right. You can do that, Gaia. I believe you have enough points.
And now, here I am investigating his death. You really are a handful, aren't you, Papa?
Seeking the truth for the sake of your family. In a way, quite unlike in this regard.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
This reminds me of the Jaya arc in One Piece. If you know, you know. Not gonna spoil anything.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
It's just the, you know, like, the public defamation of a person for no good reason. That's what it reminds me of.
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that.
Oh my god. Yep, that's just Twitter.
People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
That's just cancel culture. She's describing cancel culture. Oh wow. I wonder if Hoiverse like knew what they were doing. I feel like they knew what they were doing with this, honestly.
But how could... never mind. If Callus was really falsely accused, we have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
True.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Miss Corand.
Oh, so that's why they have like a
Well, then,
strained
isn't
relationship.
that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
No wonder the mood was a little strange between the two of you.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just move on from.
Oh my god, this tea is a little too hot.
Miss Clorand has always placed great emphasis on the honorable nature of the duel. If her opponent doesn't yield, she will not stop either. She knew Master Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia.
No, I mean,
Everyone knows how you feel. You don't have to force yourself to do that.
I get it, like, the law is the law, and her father chose this death, basically, but the fact of the matter is, you know, Clorinde did kill your father, so, like, you know, it's not something you can just gloss over.
Afterward, Miss Clorand told us that at the start of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety.
That indicates that he intended to die, yeah.
Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove you to ask the person who killed you to take care of me? All right, anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even if it did sound like I was just complaining towards the end.
That's alright, yeah.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Harmon's beat.
Please, relax and get some sleep. We will ensure you rest soundly.
Okay, just readjust my mic a little bit here. There we go. Man, I miss my fucking mic arm. Jesus Christ, it would have been so much easier to organize the space on my desk. Peaceful night passes under the spin of the Razulas, something something.
Harmon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe.
What happened to it? I left it back at home. When I moved more than a year ago, I didn't bring it with me, unfortunately.
Huh? Navia? Where did the other two go?
I sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
I like how there's a place in Fontaine that's just called Poisson, which just means fish in French.
Harmon gets the feeling that you're just trying to get them off your back. But never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vacher.
Oh yeah?
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
Unfortunately, this name seems to have been wiped from existence. It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere.
Oh shit.
I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vacher person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to.
And that is...
And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette.
Oh.
A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the Oceanid you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
Is that how you pronounce it? Oceanid? I thought it was just Oceanid. You know, like ocean? Okay. Oceanid. Huh.
So Neuvillette maintains an archive of case files? Whew. Guess that's the hard-working Chief Justice for you. In that case, let's go talk to him, shall we?
Okay.
Aren't you
That's not gonna be
feeling
as easy as it sounds, is it?
Did you get tired?
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Do they have history as well? I wonder. I do wonder. No, not fucking here, come on. There we go. There's so many quests for me to do also in this game, aside from
right
like
up ahead. Come on.
aside from the Arkham quests that I haven't done yet. Oh yeah, I forgot about these fucking furry creatures. Hold on, let me turn off my preview in OBS. There we go. Just so the game doesn't lag. I got an achievement. Where? Once upon a time in Fleuve Cendre. Okay. Cool. How busy are you with comms at the moment? Not busy at all. I have 0. At the moment I have 0. I do have some like curious people right now, but I am free as the wind itself right now, which is concerning because there's only like half a month left, so I need to fucking pay my rent again. Ugh.
Halt! Please state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Okay.
This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Nervalet's files are really secure.
Hey, don't you recognize us?
Huh? Who are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
Wow. This furry got some bite. And the moment I get paid, you'll get something. Okay. Thanks a lot. Although, do keep in mind that only commission me if you actually just want something done by me. Like, don't commission me just because you wanna, like, throw money my way. Will it be Friday? Okay. Got it.
See? They've got great discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell. If you're here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy, so please leave if you don't have a reason to be here.
You are just fine? Well, thank you, mate.
No. What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago? We were at the trial of the great magician Linny.
Speaking of which, I need to fucking do an art stream this week sometime. I haven't done an art stream in so long.
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys. It's all coming back to me now.
Is anybody gonna explain why these fucking furries exist in Fontaine?
We're here today
I
to
don't think
report
we
that
actually
I've
got
had
an
some
explanation for that.
information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
Of course. Don't
Unless it's
worry.
something you have
We're
to
here
read
on
in a
official
book.
Business. You can trust us.
All right then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Thanks so much.
These are like pom-poms, less cute cousins or something. Weird. I wonder if Hoyoverse is ever gonna actually bring all their games together and make like a coherent narrative with all their games, because, you know, all of their characters and all of their games, I'm pretty sure, are like, you know, fucking multiverse versions of themselves or whatever, right? So I'm wondering if they're ever gonna, like, do an official crossover, like, cross all the worlds. I don't know, dude. I know you're not deep into Pokemon, but holy shit, just found 2 shiny Pokemon. Chances of... 2 shinies does sound fire. Yeah. I don't know much about Pokemon, but I know that shinies are very hard to find. I'm gonna tap and the first thing I see is Schnitzel. I'm hungry now. Well, you can thank Daya for that. I had nothing to do with this. Never let Daddy open up. Hey, beautiful. How are you doing this fine day? come to me, we schnitzel together. Yeah, book a flight, Oracle. It's not gonna be expensive at all, I'm sure.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vacher. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
Just walk. He lives on a fucking island. Last time I mentioned so was when I went to the Paulina microbrewery in my city. Paulina, I actually have it in my city as well, in my town. Oh, what the fuck? My stream is dying. Wait. I think it just started, right? It wasn't dying before, was it? Come on, dude. It's like 6 PM. Why is it dying right now? What the fuck? Hold on, guys. I need to see if Holy shit. Do you know how much bitrate I'm getting right now? Like 500. Okay, right now it's not. Right now it's over 5,000, which is fine, but it did dip for a while. Sorry about that. I was in the Koenig Pilsner brewery. I'm got amazing pig knuckles there. Pig knuckles? What the fuck are pig knuckles? Okay, I think we are out of the red zone right now. We should be fine. But do scream at me if stream becomes unwatchable again, okay? Not that I can do anything about it, unfortunately. I don't own my ISP. But yeah, just to be aware.
Ah, I see. In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
Who knew that Neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
Pig knuckles are good, but you eat a bit and you're done. The fat is too much. Gotcha. Sounds better than it is. Okay. Well, that was a weird scene. Yeah.
I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years.
Right. Do they have, like, citizen registry or something that they could browse through
There are no
them?
records of him either in the files or in my memory.
Cool, that answers my question, I guess. So we're back to square one.
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Paimon, nothing is
that so?
just a dream in this
Well,
universe.
then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Aw, she's so bummed.
Ahem.
That sucks.
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
At least someone does.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret? No. You are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words. You only said those things because you felt like you should. It's just like last
Yeesh.
time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear. If you truly regret my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel?
Oh shit, I think this is the first time that I'm seeing, like, actual tears being, like, in a non-pre-rendered cutscene in this game. Maybe. God damn.
Why didn't you give me the
power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die? Despised and hated by all. Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed everything. There are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything. Oh well.
Jesus, she's just going to town.
Knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
Okay. No objections. Holy shit. Got a pick? Okay. The Poland place had Jager Schnitzel for like $15. I felt like it was already expensive enough. Can't imagine the prices in Europe. Before it's actually cheaper. I mean, it might be if it's in Germany.
Are you okay?
One thing that I was like pleasantly surprised with when I was traveling through Western Europe was that I that in like the Mediterranean region, right? Stuff that you would typically associate with the Mediterranean cuisine is cheap, specifically wine. Like when I was in Paris, I remember just going to the nearest convenience store, like close to the Eiffel Tower, right, close to the Champs-Élysées, and there was just a fucking wall of wine of different sorts, starting from very low prices. So yeah, that was nice. That was really nice. Brown sauce and mushrooms. Also, they had this panther. God, you guys, fucking talking about fucking food again. I swear to God. Wait, is this what the pig thing was? Oh, I'm not gonna lie, this looks disgusting. Looks fucking vile. Oh my god. Yeah. I don't tend to be very adventurous with my food. You know what I mean? I don't even know if I was like... Nah, I'd probably try that, yeah, but it doesn't look very, very nice. And it's only how much that stuff costs at her place. It's like 4 times as expensive. Yeah, that's what I expected. But it's good. If I grow your pork knuckles in Asia, we make a stew so savory, so good. Okay, you need to stop. I mean, you can continue talking about food, but like, fucking hell.
I'm fine.
Genshin.
Rain. It's raining.
Jesus. I cannot get hungry every fucking time I stream. This is not healthy for me.
You're right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Oh, does the rain signify something? I forgot.
Now
All
that I
right.
think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
Nini, what the fuck?
What is it? Did you think of something?
No, God! No!
I'll let you get it out of your
please,
system.
No! 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 No!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, what about the next one? Come on.
Oh shit. Here we
Here we
go
go
again.
again. Does Russia have a culture of cooking fruit? No. We do not. Absolutely not. Unless it's tomatoes, but, you know. Even though tomatoes are technically a fruit. No one really considers them that. Can I just redeem the art thing and have it on hold, like I did with Momo? I mean, sure. Yeah. I mean, that's exactly the point, I guess. I'll probably just collect some of these art redeems, right? And then have just one art stream where I do them all or something. Don't you all pickle a lot of things? We do. We do pickle a lot of things, and I love pickles. Pickles are great. Ah, dude. Just like taking a couple of sips of like the cold fucking brine from a jar of pickles from the fridge. Ah. That's a feeling like no other. I don't know why. I don't know how to explain it to you. Pickle Rick? Pickle Dick? I'll think about this, but yay, bye points. You finally got to spend them on something. Congratulations. I think the Brazilians have this dish where they barbecue a pineapple with cinnamon. What? That sounds crazy. I'd like to try that. With cinnamon. That's interesting. It's surprisingly good. Pickle brine. It's so good. It is. It is. Dude, on a hot day, you grab that jar like from all the way back into your fridge. You take a couple of sips of that shit. Ah, oh, so good. Sad that Asian pickles are so different to European style. Pickles is so mid. Okay, whatever. Fucking Genshin. Jesus Christ. Get distracted with food.
Yeah, he was outside. It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene? That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value.
It was something you didn't know at the time.
Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
The fact that people could be turned into water... Ooh.
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water and then got washed away with the rain?
Jesus.
Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad, even if he explained what he saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier?
Third shiny, nice.
All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind,
It's your lucky day.
bottom of my father's case for sure.
Let's go to fish. Yes.
For sure this time.
Do you want to go with me now? Or do you want to head over by yourself later?
No, let's just go now.
Great. Let's go then.
I don't care. I'm doing the story quests anyway. Today's in like 10 minutes. Shit. Well done. Is this what I'm supposed to be going? Oh yeah, fuck. I need to switch over to my OBS. I keep forgetting that. My Genshin doesn't like it when I have my stream open on the second screen.
Wait.
this looks... Oh my god, what does it remind me of? It reminds me of something. Holy shit, no wonder this place is called fucking Poisson. There's a giant fucking fish just hanging there. For no reason. Poisson distribution, what does that mean? Poisson is just fish, Oracle. Last Pokemon was... Last Pokemon I played was Emerald, man. Why are you... It's funny how, like, I don't have emotes showing up in my OBS chat. And I just see, like, Nini typing, "Are you a girl?" in caps. Oh my god. The possum doesn't play Pokemon, I don't think. Do you, Nini? You don't play Pokemon, do you? You play Sims. And Phasmo.
Whoa! What a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters.
I played as a kid. I see. Oracle, you're a fucking nerd. Point fingers at him. Boo. Fucking nerd. Jeez.
My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common.
Yeah, I can feel that. It really looks like the fucking catacombs that you welcomed me in earlier. Named after a French math dude. So someone's name was just literally fucking Poisson. Fish. Okay. Well, I mean, it's not really that... it's not really that unbelievable, I guess. There's people called Fisher, but that's just, like, after their profession, basically. At least that's how, you know, the surname came to be. Simeon Denis Poisson. Okay, cool.
A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
I'm starting to get why you like it.
Paimon thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
Okay. I wonder if this ship was built to serve as like Noah's Ark when Fontaine gets flooded. Because that's what they have in their legend, right? A lot of these locations in Genshin really remind me of this fucking game Sudeki that I want to replay soon-ish. A game from my childhood. My last name is the profession from my ancestors as well. As in bear? yes. Fucking Johann Bear. Or something. I don't know. I don't know why I said Johann. Even if I found out there is a 1,000-year-old song of my Ooh! Shit, interesting. So what did you answer to do? Bear. Yep. And that sounds unbearable. Sorry. Okay, where the fuck do we... Oh, higher. So we need to climb. Okay. Isn't there like a... Oh man. I missed the little like teleporty things that Sumeru has that you can just zap towards. At least the letters B-E-A-R are in it. Got you. Oh, so I'm not climbing. Okay, let's just climb like this, I guess. There's a fucking platform to... Oh my god. What a dumbass I am. I think you should know it since... Yes. I have the power to dox your ass. I'm not gonna... Because you have the power to fucking... spill my home address.
Maloose, we're back.
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that. It's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Maloose? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
The mastermind be the same person.
Can you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson.
Synth? Isn't like... synth wave? Eh?
At a glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
So drugs. We're just talking about fucking drugs. Alright.
Wait! Didn't that guard guy who turned into water also mention that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yeah, people were just fucking getting high.
Yes, he did.
Left and right.
Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions.
You know, as far as drugs go, that sounds pretty mild, not gonna lie.
And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety, while lacking energy to do anything.
And those are...
It's an extremely dangerous substance.
And those are called withdrawal symptoms. Holy shit.
As he oversaw Poisson,
Stopped
my
working.
father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse, and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield.
Okay.
Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes, but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation.
God, Nini.
Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt
Jacques.
very ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Ah. Okay, so the drug definitely does tie into, like, girls' disappearances, or whatever, right? Jacques Pepin. What? Who's Pepin? Pepin. 5th shiny? You're fucking kidding me, what? Also, yes, boobist. Jesus Christ, how the fuck did you get it?
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all.
Gotta go, have a good stream, bye-bye, and have a good one. Also, go eat your egg sandwiches. Legendary chef that I can't get out of my head whenever I hear Jacques. Okay. Nerd.
Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene.
Yeah, how the fuck did you overlook that? So they could have belonged to someone who got dissolved, yeah.
Precisely. It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Maybe your father got into an argument with Jacques, but it's also possible that the third person was to blame. Same way I hear Chef Jean-Pierre whenever I read Oignon. I didn't know his fucking name. I only know him as the Oignon guy. Yeah. He pronounces it Oignon. That's how it's pronounced in French, basically. Oignon.
You're right. We still don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out. I'm finally headed towards the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with 0 warning. I think this third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning.
Why the sad music?
Our opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice.
This is a really good track. I like it.
Even though Spina de Rosula
It's really sad,
has
though.
lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that, ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now.
It makes sense.
The real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
So you do know something else, Maloose.
Ooh. What's he hiding? Took me some coke about the A-topic. Found out that some dudes in Düsseldorf managed to make a mini brain out of stem cells, and then the brain developed eyes. Asked him if this counts as AI. Huh? I'm joking, the brain isn't developed enough to think, but since it developed eyes, they use them for eye research. What the fuck? Technology is getting scarier by day, honestly.
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
What?
I mean, well...
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had no more than 5 years left to live.
Okay, then that kind of makes sense out of him being, like, very reckless with this duel. But also the fact that she was like selected for the next as the next person to quote unquote disappear, like, isn't that kind of obvious? Like somebody tried to slip the fucking magic water in her drink just earlier today. That isn't so scary. They even made a goat that produces spider webs. What? If someone created it, it counts as AI, assuming it fulfills the task. That is fucking weird to me. Oh my god.
And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you.
Spider goat, oh my god. Talked to my old biology professor a lot about this.
Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina di Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right, so nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss.
Yeah, it's not like you can't conceal it somehow.
To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
Shit!
I'm afraid you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No. He might have set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him. Is that the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now?
You gave it the choice to live how you want.
Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where Synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades. There's no telling what might be lying in wait at their headquarters. We also have no idea what kind of evidence we may be able to find inside, nor what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case,
Yep, that would suck.
Fontaine authorities.
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
Oh yeah, fuck, true. The one that was dissolved was the fucking policeman. Ah, shit.
But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Maloose.
I am the butler, after all. I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will.
Alright, shit.
I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Right on, Maloose. Well done.
Thank you for all of that, Maloose. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
There was a lab that trained neurons on a dish to play Pong. I think I've seen that before. I'm not sure. No, that is AI. Yeah.
Let me think. One conclusion I came to is that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here.
I wasn't looking... Oh my god. Oh. I wasn't looking at the subtitles while he was speaking, and I thought he said, one conclusion I came to was that the anime... Like he said anime instead of anime, I'm like, what? Maloose, are you a closeted weeb?
When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors.
I know sort of organizations members and... Okay.
If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however, then someone must have given them the news.
Ooh.
After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people.
You fucking go, Maloose. Holy shit. Guy's been busy.
The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
I hate his beard.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
What is this confrérie?
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence.
Okay.
In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around with a lot of business connections in the city.
So, they're like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
I can't tell. Is the ad break coming soon or not? For some reason I'm not getting a fucking... what do you call it? A notification for that. Also, did my connection dip just now again? No, I think it didn't. Okay. Whew. We're in the clear. For now.
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry.
Okay.
Responsible for coordinating information.
Ads are coming in 1 minute.
Spina di Rosula and the guards.
Brace for impact. We're gonna take a little break when they start.
Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local authorities. Since Thierry is always in the know about our current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see.
Okay.
These are all people who I communicate with quite regularly.
Brace for impact, Genshin Impact, Oracle. You're so fucking lame for that.
To think that the enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
Well, people are fucking backstabbing sons of bitches sometimes, girl. Anyway, ads are starting. We're gonna take a little break. Go stretch your legs, go pee. I'm gonna be right back also. Where's my screen? Hi. I just realized that I was showing the wrong text on screen. It should have been this. Be right back and not internet bad, sorry. Internet is okay for now, let's not fucking jinx it. Hi. The ad break is still going on. Still another 15 seconds, but we're gonna continue shortly. Oh, okay. I'm getting a little yawny, not gonna lie. Okay. Ad break should be finished now. Welcome everybody from the ad break. Hope you liked the ads. Ads suck. I do apologize. Anyway.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry. Judging from our experience, the enemy is extremely cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Malus. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
Oh, thank you so much, Malus. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner.
Leave it to me.
I hope we can work together to uncover the truth and end this case once and for all.
And then we'll get married. I mean, what? Callus's case records. Years ago on a rainy night, banquet goers heard 2 gunshots outside the house. When they reached the scene, yes, Callus had a gun. Jack had been shot. Okay. Next shiny, you're shitting me. Did you get it, or like... What are you saying? Or are you aiming to get another one? And I do want to play Pokemon, but I want to start with like the oldest. I want to see like what the best way to experience like old Pokemon games would be, because there's a ton of different emulators, right? And different like ROM hacks and shit. Got another. Jesus fucking. Wait, that's the 5th one. Huh? Are you so lucky?
It is settled then. Please excuse me and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
Who did you bribe at Nintendo? His uncle works there, pretty sure. Yep.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Oh my god, you guys look miserable. Oh boy. Oh no, it's Adele when she was young. Fuck. No wonder she's living in this cave, she's rolling in the deep. God. I'm sorry. This was the 6th, oh my god.
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
Let's not bother her for now.
Sorry that I only came to visit after all this time.
Oof.
After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the 2 of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
Why can I access my stuff here? What is it for?
Aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques?
C5 Pokemon. Imagine.
I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I was gonna say, she's gonna snap or something.
I didn't know how to face you. because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you. And to all of us.
Mm-hmm.
This child looks like she doesn't have a soul or something.
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Does that mean someone ordered Jacques to take out Callis? Huh.
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to.
Huh. The plot
Which is why
thickens.
I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callis had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
Oh, look at that little kid. I take back what I said about you having no soul. I'm sorry, child.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons.
That's a nice thing to say.
Regardless of whether he left you a parasol or a sword, he must have done so to give you a better life.
Oh.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Oh. Jacques' family believes that he had struggled greatly with the order to kill Callis. Did Callis act in self-defense, or was there more to the incident? Kitty. Okay, Dia.
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next.
Oh, we are just straight up talking to
Should be
them.
nearby.
Okay.
And we should be able to find Thierry and Uncle Marcel in the city.
Right.
I'll get myself together on the way. So please don't worry.
All right.
Greetings, boss.
Laurent.
How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
Yeah, oh my god, my fucking model freaked the fuck out. I'm sorry, but he looks like and sounds like he's, I don't know, 19 years old. She just slapped like a fucking fake beard and a mustache on his face and is trying to sound old. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, something that dramatic. I'm sure John the List will milk it all for, yeah, I'm Floran. I'm 50 years old, clearly.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think. Mr. Callus was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callus's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callus was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callus had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned, do you think there was a third person there who was turned into water?
It's very possible.
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a third person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callus ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor in a duel. Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then I'll leave Mr. Callus's honor in your hands, boss. And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callus the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today.
Okay, I mean, he doesn't seem very sussy, but
no matter what others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
Unless he's just like going out of his way to be like, oh yeah, I like the guy. Of course, yeah.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth. You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Yeah, okay. Also, since we're collecting all these clues, I'm assuming we're gonna hold like another hearing. His hearing. Oh, why you follow me, doggo? You're so cute. Man, I wanna pet a dog right now. Bring me a dog, someone. Oh, there you are.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've caught news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Yeah.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson.
Yeah, it's so fishy here.
Ellis did a fantastic
Love
job
it.
running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
Yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Linny's case and my father's may be related. We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you
No,
look
we
for
just
them.
need your account.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Actually, I have another question.
I was like, no, we just
Do you
need to
have the
talk.
authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Ooh.
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well, you see, just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city.
Yeah, but I thought that unnumbered meant that they were, like, not sanctioned by the police, or whatever you want to call them. And that they were just kind of, like, unaccounted for. Kind of like an unlicensed gun, you know what I mean?
So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Oh. Okay. I guess you can get rid of the numbers.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex.
Huh.
Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret.
How do you know there's a lot of complex steps to it, huh?
So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful,
Okay.
or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Alright,
Oh.
makes sense.
Then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
What was this fucking Phoenix, right? Jackson!
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation. I'll be staying in the
Okay.
city for a little while, so just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Sure will, sure will. Alright, last suspect. Let's go say hi. I don't know why I'm teleporting there. It's pretty much the same distance. Oh well. I like the music in Fontaine. It's so nice. Hello, Eustace.
How
How's it
may I
going?
help you?
Welcome.
I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
After waiting for a while, Marcel arrives.
Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive.
Sleuthing work? Is sleuthing? I actually don't know what this word means.
To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over
I mean, I
a
can
few
assume
glasses
what
of
that
wine.
means, but whatever.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
What is this face? That's a funny face, by the way.
Apologies. It's just how Fontaine is as a nation. Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea.
If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas, it seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabriere will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
About that. Sorry, my age is catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory. The Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
He's saying one gunshot, and not two. Everybody else said two.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more. See if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
And he gave us like the shortest account.
Sounds good.
Also.
Just let me know if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
Sure. You sussy wussy. His recollection of events is quite foggy. It doesn't mention that he fucking said one gunshot. Curiouser and curiouser.
We've talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
None of them really stood out as a suspect.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years.
True.
Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we were able to find.
But where should we start? Ah, you're right! Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day.
Right.
If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
If I was Jacques, I wouldn't have fired the shot at all.
Oh? And why is that?
Yeah, why is that? Could he guarantee his safety after killing Callus? Could he guarantee his family's safety after killing Callus? I mean...
Oh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
I mean, true, but also, like, what other choice would he have otherwise?
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the Order and seek protection from my father.
I mean, maybe. Since the third person was the one who derailed everything.
Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory.
A game theory! Thanks for watching!
Besides Jacques, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well.
I'm sorry about that.
It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Not Florent, not Thierry. Yeah, it has to be Marcel, right?
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him.
Marcel is like the sussiest one of them
on a
all.
large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child.
Oh yeah, people betray people
Also,
sometimes. Unfortunate.
He has been spending a whole lot of Mora and energy to fight his own synth business.
Maybe it was someone else. Are we just gonna go through all the... Huh? Okay, it's not Thierry then, because... he can't own like a fucking battalion of those mechs, right?
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't.
Okay.
And even if he could, I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly.
Yeah, we're just going through all the suspects, right? We can't... There's no, like, correct answer here. Thierry.
You say? Huh. It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use, but I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering under wraps.
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Who could it be?
I think... What? Am I supposed to actually, like... choose the most reasonable... Ah, fuck. Which out of the 3 suspects was most likely to have committed the crime? Yeah, I feel like it was fucking Marcel. Right? Wait, why am I missing a clue? There's only like 2 out of 3 in this section. What the fuck? Weird. Irrelevant. So, Florent, Thierry, or Marcel? Florent. Claimed that he was very grateful. Was also present in the banquet on the day of the case and can provide evidence that Callis did not carry a gun. Oh my god, I wanted to sneeze and I couldn't. Oh, fuck, that's the worst. I hate it. Oh. Thierry is the person responsible for official contact between the Spina di Rosula and the gods. According to him, only the sufficiently rich can privately own large numbers of Gardamex. And this fucker, the leader of Confrérie of Cabrières, who was the organizer of the banquet years prior, the Confrérie and the Spina di Rosula have always maintained a close working relationship. Though his recollections of the events of the case is quite foggy, he is willing to defend Navia. Yeah, I think it's this fucker.
You know,
At least from what
if
we
you think
understand.
everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Yeah, look at his face. That mustache is sus as fuck.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these three, did he?
What should actually be fucking Malus or something? That framed her dad. That would be fucking heartbreaking.
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the three, the rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well.
Oh god, it is him, isn't it? Oh shit.
The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight.
There was some guy running in the background and he just disappeared into thin air. Damn it. Hello, Grubby? Starry? Grabby? Starry? I'm not sure. Yes, Grubby Starry, hello. Home? What are you talking about? It's my new home? What are you even on about? I guess so. Welcome. Oh yeah, it's because of my fucking... yeah, it's because of my... what do you call it? Alert. Yeah, make yourself at home. How's it going? Hope your day's been going well. We're just playing some games and catching up with the story. Just hit AR 30. Oh, you have a long way to go still. I'm like AR 56 or 57, I think. And yeah, I'm like nowhere near the actual end game, I think. I mean, I have a lot of characters that that are pretty strong, pretty beefed up, but you know. On my 4th account, Jesus fucking Christ. How do people play this game on several accounts? That is beyond me. I only had one other account before, but I hadn't played on it since 2021. And this account is from January this year, I think. So yeah.
Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
Yeah, he's sus. He's someone who's very close to you after all.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
The synth production base. Yeah, let's go to the fucking drug cartel in this fucking game. My second account, my 2 accounts are not used, and my first one is not built well. Got you. How long have you been playing this game? Like since the start?
Yes. Malus did say that charging straight in there would be extremely risky, but we don't have any other options right now. We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are.
Oh, Thierry?
I've been looking for you.
Why can we not see him? Why is the camera panning just like into thin air? What the fuck?
From the guards? Did something happen?
2 years, I think, not from release. Got you.
Yeah.
Thierry?
Just
Wait.
left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Why is he invisible? Wait, hold on. Was the guy that was running in the background that disappeared into thin air, was that him? Was that Thierry? Why is he invisible? What's happening? Ghost boy, yeah. What the fuck? I wonder if anyone else got this bug. If it's like a known bug in the game or something. I've heard that... Oh, wait. I've heard that, like, there was a bug with, I think, Novelette. Like, he made characters disappear or something, no? Gonna look in the spirits talking to you? Yeah, probably. Boys, astral projecting to me.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
Oh my god, this dumbass got himself into trouble.
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah.
I kind of forgot that he was in this.
Maybe even a little too well.
Kind of forgot that he was, like, a prominent character in the beginning of this Archon quest. Thierry, give us a sign. Thierry, how old are you? Thierry, where are you? Guys, I think it's a wraith. I don't know. Could you look at my level 40 Ayato and give me tips? I don't think I can give anyone tips. I am terrible at the game. I need, like, guides myself to build my characters. We got Spirit Box. Is it a Bald Wraith? Maybe.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. It's absurd, don't you think?
Could you at least try? I don't think so. I don't think so. I've heard of people going to streamers' chats and being like, oh, could you take a look at my character? And then they just flaunt their, like, amazing artifacts that they got through, like, pouring money into the game, and I'm not about that. I'm free to play. I don't give a shit, frankly. If you want help, it's better to hit up the, like, forums and wikis and all that stuff, honestly. Who goes there? Akagi. Wait, welcome. Hi. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate that. How's it going? Hope your day's been going well. I am AR30 and he is level 40 and I am free to play too. And I have nothing crazy on him. I mean, okay, how would you share it with me? Tell me. I just need help. I don't know what kind of help I can provide you with, my dude. And here's my socials. You can text me on Twitter. NK is a site on Google where you can check builds if you have the UID. I never even heard of it. NK. Okay, what are we looking at? Yeah, I literally have no idea what kind of help to give you. But does it feel like we are alone on the stream because people lurk and it's fine? Wait, do you only have 3 characters? Why does it only show me 3 characters? Now just show them? Got you. I mean, yeah. Fuck. My first tip would be to go to the fucking Oil Lab app and look up guides on Ayato. That's what I do for all of my characters, genuinely. Second tip would be those 3-star weapons are disgusting, get 4 stars. That's it. Literally. That's all I can tell you, dude. I'm by no means an expert in this game. Absolutely not. I have no 4 stars, swords, claymores. I mean, yeah, then I guess you're gonna have to wait a little bit until we can pull them. You can craft a 4-star claymore, I think, but it's not. It probably isn't like very usable for Dilok. I think Dilok was your character, yeah. Tried to get it, got it.
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
Better than a 3-star, maybe. Unless it's unless, you know, the 3-star weapon has some buffs that are very good specifically for this character. I mean, it's already like refinement rank fucking 5 or whatever, right? It still depends. I think I do have like a couple of 3-star weapons on my characters that I actually use. It's pretty good for Dilok. I have Dilok, but I haven't, like, built him at all. I got him recently. Dilok is the most basic of the 5-star claymores, so it's okay, I guess so.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right, because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Oh boy.
And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence. Huh?
Let's split up, gang!
What do you mean?
You can go to Erinys while I'll go investigate that place. There's gonna be a dungeon, isn't it?
As expected of my partner.
Go do something to eat. Bye, see you soon. Go eat bone apple teeth. Have a good one.
Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Erinys, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the Opera House and charge Marcel as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
We'll help you.
Leave it to me.
You helped us in Linny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malou, Silver. When did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Oh, at least that's nice of you guys, I guess.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Erinys. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
See you then.
Okay. Yeah, we concluded that Marcel is the sassiest one, which is probably a red herring. That's usually how detective stories go. Oh my god, I get to actually walk around a little. Find the entrance to the headquarters. Oh, so we need to dive down. We need to dive down. Hello, fishies! I already dove, like, down in the game. I've been doing some, what do you call it? adventuring here and there. So I'm kind of somewhat familiar with the mechanic. A little bit, I suppose. Oh, fuck. Xenochromatic counter raise ability. Use the ability to cut the weak sections of the Fontaine seagrass and destroy them. Okay. I unfortunately just attacked the thing that I wasn't supposed to attack. Wait, what the fuck? Eh? Did I do something wrong? Hold on. Hold to aim and release, yes. Did I lose the power already? Of the stingray? Ha! Give me a strength. What? What am I doing wrong? I'm doing something wrong. I'm not sure what it is, though. Ah, I guess we didn't have to do it after all.
Finally found it! Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
Paimon, your ability to talk underwater is astonishing, frankly. Well, I don't want it to stand out, but I'm sure what we find inside will be extraordinary.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
Meanwhile, inside their opera epicles.
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia.
Oh, shit.
Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of. However, I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right?
Okay, shit. Child has balls.
In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit, that's one of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime suspect for a major case. This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
I thought for a second that Farina's voice was a little different.
Oh?
I'm just imagining
Sounds
things,
like
surely.
the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House. Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Ah, you little weenie baby.
Alas, it would appear that
Farina, oh my god.
the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress. In that case, let me explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
You tell him, girl.
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Miss Navia, this is the second time you've
Yeah, we're gonna have a
interrupted
trial
your proceedings.
right now, actually.
I only tolerated your behavior
Like, are we gonna
last
play?
time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Okay, calm your tits.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics?
Shit.
We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default. Correct?
Oh.
All right.
A young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway. So I'll take you up on that offer.
Okay, be fucking nice, child. She's covering up your ass.
So, Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Oh, fuck. Do I actually go with Marcel? House case records. Laurent, Thierry, Marcel. I guess we're going with Marcel. Sorry, dude.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What confrérie? Never heard of them in my life.
I've heard of them, but weren't they Spina di Rosula's sister organization?
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
God, you guys are enjoying it way too much.
Please let me remind you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. Committing to the charge also means taking on the legal responsibilities associated with it. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstances, you may also be charged with the crime of making a false accusation. Knowing this, do you still wish to charge this man?
Yes, I do.
He's not even present, is he?
In that case, I declare the charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court.
I like how this guy's fucking... What do you call it? This guy's fucking... future is being decided. And he's not even present.
Members of the guards, please contact Mr. Marcel right away so that he may stand trial.
Alright. After some time, a shocked and confused Marcel is brought to the stand.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies. It all just happened so quickly. I still haven't figured out what's going on.
Okay, so he is here. Good. At least this guy is like... At least this guy is fucking aware that this is going on. Gee whiz.
I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a misunderstanding between me and Navia.
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived, Miss Navia, please present your charges.
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago, to the case of Callus the Unfaithful. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we connect all the dots for the serial disappearances case.
Alright.
Do you really think that I was the one who killed your father? Come on, why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I only ran to the scene when we heard the sound of a gun.
Coined it? I see. Welcome back.
If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone at that banquet a suspect as well?
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics right now. The audience doesn't even have the big picture yet. Even I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Oh, Farina. Farina is like really rising up in the ranks for me. She's such a girl failure. I love her.
Exactly correct, Your Honor. I must refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
Sure.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage.
Oh, fuck.
On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, They found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance Jacques lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life.
Mm-hmm.
The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel.
No, I think this is the first time that we're actually seeing Navia's dad.
Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries.
Right.
These are the known facts about the case.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger.
Ads incoming in a minute. We're gonna take a little break.
In truth, the third person shot Jacques first, and was shot in turn by my father when my father seized the gun from him. After that, the true culprit turned the third person into water, erasing all traces of him from the scene.
Need to go in like 30 minutes, and okay. Go eat your schnitzel.
Summary, Your Honor. Of course, the guard's conclusion appeared quite sensible to us at the time. However, we should revisit the case now that we've gained new information about the abilities of water from the primordial sea.
Yeah, okay, so I need to start refuting stuff. I'm not gonna do that right now. We are going to instead go on a little break while the ads are playing, so get up, stretch your legs, go pee. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. returned. Hi, I'm back. Trying to get the 8th shiny. What the? You're insane. Welcome back, dude. Thank you, son. Anyway, let's continue. Right, so we need to see what kind of loopholes we can find. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in the countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. Confrérie of Cabrières. There we go. During the banquet, all attendant guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. According to the investigation, Callus, who had a motive to kill, murdered Jacques for his betrayal, but is that really true? Let's try to disprove that. Wait, how was it phrased? Hold on. Out of the Marcel. Self-defense, or was there more to the incident? Might be this one. I don't know.
The testimony of the victim's family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility and had sent out another assassin.
Damn, bro. That's what Jacques fucking looked like? Hold on. He's like he's a boy. What? Jesus Christ. Callus looks fucking badass though, with the eye patch and shit. Look at this seasoned man. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect Callus holding a gun, while his acquaintance Jacques lay dead. After conducting a re-investigation, it's now certain that Callus did not bring a gun with him. He did not. Possible existence of a 3rd person unseen. Well, there's no loopholes here, there's nothing to refute. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques' life. Okay, we need to refute that, but like... with what? There was Pokemon Mass Outbreak. Killed every single one. What? What the fuck kind of game are you playing? This? Nope.
Something's not right.
This, okay.
Of clothing was found at the scene. The guards believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now it is clear that the clothes are proof that there was a 3rd person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice.
God damn it, that's exactly why I wanted to use that clue, because it clearly stated that there was like a set of clothes found at the scene. Oh my god. Bro. Phrasing fucking matters. Alright. Injustice and silence. The suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Do we still have to find loopholes? What? Here? Possible existence of a third person on the scene, yes. Maybe this is the one that we need? Okay.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
Okay, what I don't like about this...
The true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
What I kind of don't like about this, like, detective thing that they have in Genshin now, like this, the Phoenix Wright / Danganronpa type thing, is that the phrasing, like, some shit just doesn't really click, you know? Because it says you need to refute this thing, but this thing states, oh, there was, you know, there were hints of apparently a third person present and stuff like that, so I was like, yeah, well, so I have nothing to refute there, do I? Yeah, I don't know. It's just like those little details that kind of tick me off. Successful refutation. Hold it!
So that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea has been used for all these years?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective motives. I guess they didn't shoot each other after all.
I love Eternity though. I haven't played it. Honestly. I played Danganronpa games. I love Danganronpa.
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime. You should provide a rebuttal if you wish to prove your innocence.
Ah, but I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was nothing in her speech that directly implicated me.
True. Actually, fuck.
Then, may I ask some questions?
Okay, Farina. Shoot your shot.
We need to determine two things. One, do you have the evidence to back up your claims?
Is it super funny? Yeah. I've seen a let's play of the first game, I believe. So yeah. Yeah, it is quite funny.
I'm afraid not. At least not at this very moment.
Definitely not as, like, fucking, well, despair-inducing as Danganronpa is.
Boo! If you don't have any evidence, you should just go home.
Holy shit, dude.
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record of people who went missing around the same time, we should be able to find a match.
Imagine being booed by an audience during the fucking trial. Next shiny, Jesus Christ.
Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of all missing persons from around that time, regardless of age or gender.
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette, I would consider this to be a reasonable investigative direction.
Why do I feel like Farina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's scared of embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively, she's become more diligent after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
Good question, actually. Danganronpa's despair is just, oh no, my wife who died. Well, not exactly. I actually really liked the plot and the characters and whatnot. It wasn't as superficial, I guess, to me, than just, oh no, this cute girl died. No, it was kind of like, holy shit, a high school student was roped into this and, like, died a horrible death, having been subjected to being killed by a fellow classmate, right? I don't know, man. I get attached to characters very easily, and they kind of like get into the plot of the story a lot, usually. So it's kind of like more serious to me, if that makes sense. After some of these like Danganronpa scenarios, I was legit like pretty fucking depressed.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave.
Yeah, but why?
At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
I mean, fuck, I guess so, but he could have, like... maybe possibly left the clues, like, you could have written them down for you, Nadia? I don't know, dude. I like that as... you are like that, goddess.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What? If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives.
Man, I'm getting, like, a headache. I don't like it. So I'll probably be finishing soon-ish. Hopefully I'm not getting sick or anything. That would be
Of course,
bad.
the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right, but what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retain the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So,
Alright,
you
shit.
mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. All you need is to ask his opponent, Clarand. I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clarand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So...
Oh, did he actually share more with her?
Callus was intending to die.
I mean, yeah. That much we know.
I did. As a champion duelist, I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted.
Okay.
Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
That, and we still don't know how to fucking... bring Marcel into this.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots.
Ah. Okay.
And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
True, I guess. Getting ready for Schnitzel. You have a nice rest and don't get sick on me. Thank you for the stream. Thanks for dropping by, Daya. Go munch on your Schnitzel. Hope it's gonna be good. It's probably gonna be good, right? See ya. Take care.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous.
Yeah, share photos in the Discord.
I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
No need to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Valid points.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter?
Yeah, that's yikes. If he's not the culprit, actually, this is gonna be a little embarrassing.
But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. It's a high-risk action with nothing to gain. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade.
Oh shit!
My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage.
So Marcel is from Snezhnaya. Maybe a Fatuous, even. If he's not the culprit, he sounds creepy enough to be a culprit for another case. Yeah. True.
But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
Ooh.
I do apologize, Demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to say? Would you like to check the date of my first business license against the first known case of the serial disappearances?
Don't get cocky now.
You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends and family when I left Snezhnaya for the first time. Could those records and testimonies do something to appease the unspeakable anguish in your heart?
Seems like she got the wrong guy. At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things, you'd have met most of his expectations.
Shit, dude.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been.
He's like skillful with his words, huh?
The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Oh?
Oh, so you do know that name.
Huh.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
Ooh. Sweating now, aren't you, Marcel?
I was waiting for you to say that.
What alert? The entrance to the synth production base. Oh, we're going back to... Oh my god, there's gonna be a back and forth now? Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck. So we're gonna be... like... fighting and... dealing with the court case at the same time? Is that what it is? The game wants me to go up there, but I kind of want to see what's here up. Like, there's an invisible wall. How convenient. Huh? Oh. Party setup. Ooh. Nah. My party is fine as it is, I think. Do I maybe wanna... Nah, I'm gonna be fine. How did they not aggro straight away?
Flicker.
Yeah, okay, this was real easy, actually. I hate how some of these robots are dogs. I don't want to kill dogs.
Whoa! The floor is going up! Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot of stuff for this place.
Ooh, a chest. Is there anything else in here? Are you serious? They have this long fucking balcony. And nothing on the other end? Come on now. Paimon, you can fucking fly!
Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
Oh, okay. Guess we're diving back in. Huh. Huh. Wait, what? How do I... Oh, maybe I need to... maybe I need to target, like, these things or something? Nope. What am I supposed to be doing? Wait, okay, let me... look at the tutorial. Xenochromatic Armored Crab's ability creates a heavily armored shield capable of releasing shockwaves that can shatter stones. That's what I need. Holding it down will continuously expand the shield. And when you release the skill, the sword releases shockwave in the direction you're aiming. If you're attacked during this time, it will unleash an even stronger energy bolt. Okay. So I just need to hold it? Is that what it is? Oh. Oh, it's B. My bad. There we go. Okay. Now I see. Oh, I like how the music underwater is... Well, it sounds like you're underwater, basically. That's actually a nice little detail. with the sound design. Aha. So this whole room is flooded now.
But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
Is there any secrets? Nope. Okay. Nothing here.
Don't be scared.
Scatter. As you wish.
Ah, fuck.
Witness the power.
You play. You're up.
Witness the fitness. All right. Is this gonna be enough? No, I'm guessing it is. Okay. This is a very elaborate entrance. Kind of hard to believe that, you know, regular fucking members of this organization would have to go through all of this just to get to the HQ. And there's nothing here. Ooh. That looks nice. Man, the interior and exterior design in this game is just top-notch. Honestly. I like how everything kind of has a theme to it. Fontaine is, well, obviously fucking water, but also all of this, like, all these mechanisms and shit. With gears and whatnot.
Rain outlines your...
The process of elimination.
Wings of darkness! No, my sword! Stay put!
Flicker.
Oz, reveal! Let me weave you a verse.
Don't be scared.
Alright. What's next? I'm assuming this is gonna be still just a bunch more fighting, and then we're gonna snap back to Nadia and her court case. Oh, or we're gonna do it right now? Nope, never mind.
All that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
Not mistaken, he's being charged by Nadia as we speak, yeah.
That's right. Then let's hurry up and find some evidence so we can get back to the Opera House and help Navia.
And before it turns out we are fucking wrong. Oh shit, my internet is going to shit again. Ah! Wait! Hold on guys, hold on. We're experiencing a slideshow again, I think. Let me see, let me see, let me see. If it's so as bad as it looks. Yeah, I think it is. Oh shit. Oh boy. Oh my god, we're gonna have to like wait a tiny little bit maybe. But it's been like this for the past like fucking 10 minutes? And I've just noticed? Oh my god. Or maybe it hasn't. I'm not sure. Bruh. Okay, it seems fine now. I think. Nope, never mind. It's not fine. Let's wait just a little bit and see if my situation improves. I fucking hate this internet. Swear to God. I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. I've called up my ISP recently. I told them, what the fuck? Like, fix my shit, yo. And they were like, yeah, we fixed it. There you go. Shouldn't be any more problems. I think I'm gonna have to call them again. Or something, I don't know, dude. Bruh. It happens in the evenings. Usually. Almost always. So I would assume that maybe it's because of like the network congestion, right? Everybody gets home from work, from school, and uses the internet, and yeah. But I don't know, dude. I don't know for sure. Okay, I think it seems okay for now. So let's just continue. I'm gonna be finishing this soon anyway. Oh, unless it's going down. No, it's not going down. Okay. I'm so fucking paranoid about it. Oh, so we need to just examine shit, huh?
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved.
Jesus Christ, Pamela is about to fucking have a mental breakdown. I mean, I understand why. Aww.
Sorry,
Poor thing.
Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone?
Yeah, that's science for ya, I guess.
You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
The goal of the researcher is to save his lover, a woman called Vignier, I think, who was dissolved. Oh.
So that's why he did all of these experiments.
If we dissolve Paimon, does she become emergency beverage? I wish I had, like, a soundboard to play fucking badoomts.
Wait, did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane!
There's another name here. Vacher.
Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon he was an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
No, he is the researcher.
You mean Vacher is the one who did all of these... experiments?
Oh, the incense is going again. Oh my fucking god. I'm not sure. Wait, no, it went into yellow. Oh, yep, it's going. Oh my god. Oracle, can you look at my stream and see if it's 1 frame per second? If you're there. Oh, it's 0 kilobit per second. Right now. Don't tell me we're gonna fucking disconnect. Come on. Jesus. Come back up. There we go. Yes. God damn it. I have no idea what's happening anymore, unfortunately. Okay, I think we should be fine for now. Oracle did not reply. Oh well. Man, this is so bad. Anyway. Yes, he signed off on a bunch of the experiment reports. The voice I heard from the fountain was probably Vignier. So the one that he wanted to save. Oh my god, it's going back down again. Fuck's sake. Come on. Please, just go back up for a little while. I need to just finish the stream. God damn it. Okay, send the green.
So that's it! Vacher was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want people to resurface from the water?
And it's in the red again. And now it's gonna back up to the green. Come on. Come on, you fuck. Oh my god. Why would he want people to resurface from the water? There must be more to this than meets the eye.
In any case, Paimon will write it all down.
Yeah. We probably should. I need to finish the stream as soon as possible, but we need to, like, at least do this little part here.
Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water!
Must be the water from the primordial sea, yeah.
That means this is where they make all the synth! And that special water is the main ingredient! If you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth, but the pure stuff can dissolve a human! Paimon will take notes on this incriminating evidence.
Okay. I like how enthusiastic she is sometimes.
Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes.
Okay, it's going again. Hold on. Let me wait until it goes back up. The connection. Fuck me. I hate that I have to, like, look at my stream connection constantly. I just want to finish this one little bit of the story. without it being a fucking slideshow. Come on. Come on, Twitch. Please, for the love of fucking all that is holy. For the love of waifus. It's really unstable. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, start streaming earlier than I usually would. Just so I can avoid all this stuff happening. Oh man, it's not going back up. The connection is not going back up. It's at 0 now. Brilliant. Yeah. I think we're just gonna have to press on.
Alice. Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation report on him.
It's probably related to his and Jack's case.
Yep. It's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right?
Is there anything else?
We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur. Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
They planned this well in advance.
They're all just so evil.
Yeah, you don't say. Anyway. Guys, I'm gonna have to fucking finish it here, honestly. This fucking sucks. I have no choice in the matter, unfortunately. The internet is just fucking against me. I have no clue what's happening. I have no clue how to solve this problem. It's been here for like a fucking month, even more, I think. But yeah, unfortunately, there's just that. Sag, Oracle, where were you? I was asking you to fucking look at my stream and tell me if there's a slideshow going on. God damn it. It was good for a bit, yeah. Man. Yeah, okay, anyway. It's fine. We'll continue this some other time. On Friday I'm gonna be streaming, then probably earlier. I think I started today, like... Okay, it's been 4 hours almost. So I started like at 4:30. We'll probably start in like the afternoon. I don't know, dude. Had some idle business to attend to. So you were taking a shit. Okay, I got it. Anyway. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid out. We're gonna raid someone. Let me see. Who should we raid? Oh, shit. Okay. I don't know what this game is, but we are going to raid Vix, who I have yet to really, like, watch or get acquainted with. Hopefully she doesn't mind me raiding her. But yeah, from what I know, she's quite chill. She's quite nice. So you guys be nice to her also, okay? Let me just make the thing happen. Slash... Ah, shit. Let me put in the message. I should make a command for the message, actually. Hold up. Raid. Hengi raid. This is a home invasion. So yeah, copy and paste that, if you'd like. Let me copy it myself, actually. Oh, no, never mind. So yeah, we're gonna raid Vix. Raid... Stoat. Tuber. Alright. Be nice. The raid is starting, so, yeah. Thanks for dropping by, guys. I'll see you on Friday. Thank you, Otsu Hengi. I've been Hengi signing out. Have a good one. Bye-bye.